People who take massive war crime level dumps in public bathrooms but don't flush. Why? As a janitor, I'd like to know the answer to this as well. Also, why poop in the urinal? Can't flush it if it's on the floor, now can I? I believe it's called the fight or flight response. Some people like to show off. For me, I get confused when there's no paper, and no way in hell they had a ghosty edit. I'm guessing there are several names for it. I've always heard them referred to as a ghosty though. What if it's so large it doesn't flush? Poop knife. Well, having had the office by the bathrooms, I can probably tell you. Mostly they just don't know that it didn't go down. Epic-filled bowls take more than one flush, and some people's mothers didn't raise them to check their flush. They just get up, hit the lever, hopefully wet their hands, and leave. Other people clog the toilet. In my case we had a plunger, but many bathrooms just don't for some ungodly reason. And even in our case, many people just leave because they don't know how, don't want to deal with a clogged toilet. Again, I blame bad parenting. Probably just didn't get enough hugs as a child. Oh, and there were a few people that put fucking paper towel in the toilet. Those are the cat stranglers, you really have to watch out for them. What about the people that have sticky poop where no matter how many times you flush it doesn't dislodge and you have to use another bowl? I imagine the dude doing the walk of shame to another stall to continue on his path of toilet destruction. Used to work in a small office with 2 separate bathrooms, one on either side of our office space. Each was a tiny room with a toilet and a sink. There was a guy who without fail, about an hour or 2 after lunch, would decimate one. Crime scene level mess, with the odor as well, and that odor would waft outward to the nearest cubicle residents, who complained daily. He never flushed, and his excuse was that he'd read how toilets create an aerosol effect when they're flushed, which sends a cloud of mist into the air, and he refused to endure that because who knows who else used that toilet. Which meant someone else got the honor of being sprayed with his leavings. Boss told him he had 2 choices. Flush and spray Lysol generously, which truly does little to abate the stench, or use the facility somewhere else. I'm sorry to say he chose to go to the nearest fast food place instead. To those valiant McDonald's employees, I'm so sorry. You did not deserve that.